They said even one of my old lecturers said that I think her baby's 2 or 3, and she didn't like the TV show that was on, so she went up to the screen, just moved it with her hand, brushed her hand across the screen, because that's what.
Oh,
So
okay,
at 2 or 3 years old,
yeah,
she symbolises that she only has to go like that, and it has to move.
that's crazy, isn't it?
Like I think that's scary.
Well, same sort of thing about that, and we were talking about this earlier before the podcast, was reality TV shows, and how maybe that's kind of linked to this about kids are growing up. All right, they're growing up with their faces in phones, faces in computers, maybe becoming a bit socially inept because they're not kind of going out and interacting and stuff, but they're watching these idiots on TV just with no talent but becoming absolutely famous and stuff. And I apologise to people that love these shows, they're not for me.
No.
I might have watched the first few series of X Factor when it was new, but then it soon wore thin on me, and I don't even bother watching that anymore.
Into like a sympathy case of who's got the biggest problem, and there's like, oh yeah,
dramatic music in the background.
Oh, this person's done. Oh, have the gold buzzer.
Yeah, and all that kind of thing, and that's without getting onto Towie and Love Island. And I know Love Island's got a massive following, but oh my god, it will never be on my TV. But when you got to kind of join the dots together at some point and think, okay, are they actually part of the problem?
Yeah, well, like, how can I put this? What makes, like, and also as well, I think there's been recorded that 2 or 3 people since appearing in Love Island have committed suicide.
Yeah.
Because their whole lives have just been, they've been thrown in, all their lives have been thrown into the spotlight, and it's like, how they're reacting with that person, how they're doing with that person, it's like, what does it matter?
Yeah.
Like, and it's, to me, it's pretty sad if, like, that's what you want to watch. Not sad, I mean, it's each to their own. I mean,
yeah.
Like, people, I like watching, like, Game of Thrones and Vikings. That's not for everyone.
No.
They might say to me, well, that's a load of crap. Like, yeah, like our dragons and things, yeah, fair enough.
But someone's written that, someone's had an idea, they've acted it.
It's not just like putting a load of fucking teenagers into a holiday villa and going, oh, crack on.
Yeah.
I just can't, I can't understand it.
I can't, and unfortunately, it's got this massive following. I saw a thing a while ago. It was a good few years ago. I don't know if I saw a video on Facebook or whatever, but what it was they did a kind of survey on kids of a certain age, primary school age, and they asked them what they wanted to be when they were older, and something like 10% or something of the kids said famous, and they said, what do you want to be famous for? They said, I just want to be famous. Do you know what I mean? Some people will be
no identity, no sort of direction
to
it. It's just I want to be on the front of the sun.
Yeah, but that comes with loads of of its own problems, like you say, with the suicides of those people, not prepared for the fame, and also probably the hate that they get as well. I know we're kind of hating on them, but we're hating on the shows as opposed to the people in them. But yeah, for all these kids to just at such a young age not want to say I want to be a doctor, or I want to work in Tesco, or I want to be a singer, or I want to be, it was just I want to be famous.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really sad.
But then it's the same way as well, what lengths do people go to be famous? Like the guy that shot John Lennon.
Yeah.
He wanted to be known as the guy that shot John Lennon.
It makes it scary, don't it?
Yeah, it's like, okay, what if you can't get onto one of if you keep applying for Big Brother and for this and you can't get there, but you grown up, you want to be well known, how far is it going to go?
Yeah. It opens all kinds of
like chats like this as well, you can just keep going down a rabbit hole and just keep going and going and going. I mean, things close to it, like, okay, if it's on sometimes, I don't mind watching Gogglebox.
Yeah.
But essentially, I'm watching someone watching telly.
It's crazy, isn't it?
What the hell has happened? What the hell? Like, you could flick over. I'm watching David Attenborough's Planet Earth or Planet, and then you go watch. That's amazing. Then you turn over to the next channel and you're watching someone else watching the program you've just watched.
Maybe there'll be another program one day where someone will be watching you watching someone watch TV.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I don't want it's not a bad show. Like, it's an entertaining show.
Yeah.
But like, at the same time, like, what am I doing? Like, as soon as I finish it, I'm like enjoying it, sort of watching it. Then when it finishes, it always pops into my head, like, I've just been watching someone watching telly
Yeah.
for half an hour.
My thing with that is that I think I'm just a bit of an old fart these days, and I watch those programs, and it's like everyone's making an effort to be as funny as they can and be as entertaining as they can because it's in their interest. It's meant to be a show of natural reactions to a TV show.
Yeah.
But all I see are people aware that they're being filmed and trying to give as entertaining a reaction as possible to make them the people that maybe the viewers like the most out of that show.
Yeah.
And Kaz likes it. She puts it on sometimes, and she put it on the other day. It was a celebrity one.
Yeah, I think with Chris Eubank on it. Like,
yeah, that's it. But I was sat there and I was just thinking, I cannot wait for this to be over. I just don't like shows like that, and that's just me, you know. But right, so that's well. So we've in that conversation we've established that reality shows are the
foot of all evil.
Exactly. Yeah. Ban them all, and we'll get back to where we were.
To life.
Yeah.